This is Korea's West Coast tidal flat, recognized as a World Heritage Site. These vast mud flats nurture life and tradition. Hello, welcome to Tojkisk Food Mystery Pairings. I'm Sommelier JK. Today's K-food is Clam Kalguksu for Koreans. It's a humble everyday dish. We search for a humble yet precious ingredient, the Korean short-neck clam. The short-neck clam is the soul of one of Korea's most beloved noodle dishes, kalgus. The word kal means knife and guksu means noodle in Korean. Its broth is clear and refreshing, the clam meat chewy, and the noodles soft and delicate. It originated during the Goryeo dynasty through cultural exchange with China in the Joseon dynasty. It was a precious dish enjoyed on special occasions after the Korean War. With the influx of USA relief flour, it became an affordable and hearty meal for ordinary people. First, the fresh clams release their ocean flavor into the broth. Then, hand-cut noodles are dropped into the bubbling pot. Together, they create a dish lighter than udon, yet more delicate than pasta. Kalguksu shops are everywhere in Korea. At lunchtime, people gather for a hot bowl, sharing stories and warmth. More than food, it is comfort and community in a single dish. Now, let's bring these flavors into our own kitchen. Here we are. In our kitchen, a humble bowl of clam kalguksu, freshly prepared with ocean clams and soft noodles, and on the table, a bottle of sand boy with a waiting glass ready for the perfect pairing. The clams bring clean umami. The noodles are soft and delicate, with sand boy's crisp acidity and minerality. It feels like the tide meeting the shore, a harmony both surprising and natural. Now let's dive into today's theme. Our K-food is clam kalguksu for Koreans. It's one of the most familiar and comforting dishes, but when you hear it paired with wine, it might sound surprising. Why? Because Korea has never been a wine-producing country, and historically Korean food and wine have never evolved side by side. That's why many people think Korean food goes with soju, makgeolli, or beer but not wine. But here's the truth. Food and wine pairing isn't about tradition. It's about how the components of food interact with the structure of wine. And at the heart of this connection lies umami. Here is the fifth taste of umami. In 1908, a Japanese chemist, Kikunai Ikeda, discovered this taste in kombu broth. The secret was glutamic acid, an amino acid. He named it umami, literally the essence of deliciousness. But umami is not always easy for wine. High umami can make tannins harsher. For example, asparagus, eggs, or young cheese, when raw, often clash with wine. But here's the truth. Most foods are not eaten raw. Tihei are usually seasoned or cooked. Introducing salt. That salt interacts with umami, creating synergy and making them much easier to pair. That's why Parmigiano, prosciutto, and smoked salmon become some of wine's best partners. Now let's return to our K-food, clam kalguksu. Clams contain not only glutamate but also inosonate, creating rich umami with natural salinity from the sea. The dish already has a perfect balance for wine. The Sandboy white wine from Portugal's coastal areas carries crisp minerality. The clam's ocean-born umami and the wine's minerality mirror each other. So a spoonful of broth and a sip of wine feel like waves and sea breeze dancing together. in the end, we'll explore more K-foods and pair them with wines and spirits from around the globe. See you in the next episode. Thank you!